Sometimes in the world of reselling, we come across deals that, while may not be ideal for our current situation, may be just too good to pass up. And I think I'm kind of dealing with that right now. So I want to talk to you guys about that and get your thoughts on the other side. So without any further ado, let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is John from Flippin' Ain't Easy, and I'm currently sort of dealing with a situation. Remember that lady that I met at the yard sale about 2 months ago who sold me all the shoes? I know you guys have to remember that. And at the time, she was trying to sell in a yard sale just as much stuff as she could. And she still has a garage full of stuff. So I received a text message from her yesterday. And in the text message, it said that she had the shoes and when could I come over and get them. Now, I was hoping that the shoes were the ones we had talked about, the Jordans that she said her sister had. And it turns out that these were just more shoes that I don't know where she got them, maybe from her sister's house or whatever it is. But by the time I got over there, she had them all lined up on her walkway. And it was almost like she was having another yard sale, to be honest with you. But I'm like, oh, okay, you got more shoes. And she found more singles to go with some of the singles that I still haven't had a chance to mess with. So I picked up those shoes. There must have been about 70 or 80 pair. I gave her 120 bucks. She was happy to get that. And she's like, yeah, I just got to do something with this garage. And she had a bunch of toys out because she had told me that she was looking to sell all of her stuff, but she had a bunch of toys in the garage. A lot of vintage toys that she bought like in the 90s and the early 2000s, that kind of thing. So she had some tubs of toys sitting out that I could go through. Now, initially, I was going to have another YouTuber buy these toys, but it doesn't seem like they're all that interested. And I'm not going to force the issue a little bit. I mean, if they're watching or if they are interested, they're going to reach out. But it's like I made a point to send a video to this person. Have you ever been in a situation where you're just trying to be helpful, but it doesn't really seem like that person really cares to receive your help? Well, I kind of think that's kind of what it is. At least that's how I feel right now. And so I think at this point, it's just kind of move on from it unless they reach out last minute. So maybe it's just something that it's an opportunity there for me. Maybe I'm just hard-headed. You guys know that I kind of am stuck in my ways. So I get into a comfort zone. If you see a potential opportunity, now I'm not big into toys, but if we're talking, I think $500 for the whole garage, and that's my big mouth saying, what do you think? I told her, look, I said, I don't know a whole lot about these toys. I'm thinking like maybe $500. I mean, I don't want to insult you or anything. And she came back and said, well, I was thinking actually a little less than that. So that's where I left it, because again, I had left it for this other person about, I'd say, 50 to 60% of the stuff is just toys, and the rest of it's like health and beauty. And she has a brand new microwave in there. She has a like a neck massager that's brand new in the box. Checked out a few of the comps on some of the toys and things that she had, and I can definitely see by the end of the day we're talking just thousands of items in this garage, and that's less than $1 a piece, even at my number. But I don't know. I'm thinking if it doesn't work out with this other person, and I'm gonna give him maybe another day or two to get back to me, might have to just take it in my own hands and to maybe just figure it out. Now, the only problem that I have, because in this business we're resellers, okay, and maybe you guys have the same problem that I have, but the problem that I have is space. Where am I going to put it? And of course, you guys know my garage is pretty much maxed out. I mean, I have all the shoes in there right now, which is fine. I plan on getting more shoes from her in the future. I'm going to start really ramping up the shoe listings here very soon. But with toys, I know it's going to be kind of late in the game for Q4, and I'm not really thinking about buying merchandise for Q4. My concern is this: liquidation for me is not what it used to be. It's only getting worse, and it's kind of drying up. If I'm being 100% honest with everyone, liquidation is a great way to source when it's good, but right now it's not good. Yard sales have been very good to me, but I can't put all my eggs in the yard sale basket. So it's about, how do I find other ways to source? And I think this is a great thing to do. Kudos to Mike Camparelli out there, my buddy out in New York. He gives a business card. He has business cards made, and he goes to yard sales and gives people a business card and tells them, hey, looking to buy pretty much a wide variety of things. Contact me if you're not able to move the stuff that you're selling, and maybe we can work something out. And that's brilliant. I think it's brilliant, especially someone like this lady. Had I not bought all those shoes from her and had a need to give her my phone number when she got more in, well, someone else would have bought those shoes. And in fact, she's told me that people have gone to her house that went to the yard sales that she's had. She's gone to her house recently and asked her if she had any more shoes. And thankfully, she remembered that I've always been, quick to come by and get the stuff whenever she has stuff. And I've been sort of her number one go-to when it comes to the shoes. It's opportunities like that. I know there's a lot of people out there who will buy from a storage unit, and you don't know what you're going to get. You really don't have any clue. I have an idea what's in here, and I think the price is certainly in the ballpark. And it's really, you see behind me, the only storage room I have is in this particular room. I have from that closet area all the way back to the area back here, and probably about maybe 3 or 4 feet from that wall. I could stack, if I wanted to show you here, I could stack stuff high, okay? So I can stack it up even up on that ledge up there. So that's my situation here, and just want to know what you guys think. I guess that's the point of this video. I value your opinion. We may not always agree, but for the most part, there's some trolls out there who just don't really care and just going to give me some willy-nilly answer because they hate me, that type of thing. But most of you guys are sensible, have had experience, and certainly understand what resellers deal with. And for me, it's always been sourcing. And if that's my problem, I need to take more chances when it comes to sourcing. And it doesn't help, after going to her house and coming back and talking to Jenna, go to Panda Express last night, and I crack open the fortune cookie and it tells me, I need to take risks and I'll get a big reward. Well, now I'm not saying that I'm going to let a fortune cookie control my decision, but it's just like, wow, really? I certainly didn't need that to kind of make it any less clear, but it is what it is. So again, want your comments down below. Let me know what you think on this. Am I just biting off more than I can chew based on what you saw in that video? But again, do I walk from something like this? I just focus on the shoes, which is my first inclination, is to focus just on the shoes. Continue buying the shoes from her, but I really don't need to branch out on all this stuff. Maybe let someone else pick it up. It's her situation, not mine. I'm not trying to play nice guy and helping her, get her garage all opened up. I mean, ultimately, it's sort of a win-win kind of thing. But at the end of the day, I just see a lot of potential, and maybe it's just me getting too carried away, which is why I'm always looking for advice. And in this case, I want to know what you guys think. So here's where I ask you guys to hit the like button. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hit that notification bell so when I go live or make another video, you're going to be notified when that happens. Now, of course, this is a to be continued saga. I have no idea how this is going to play out. I did talk to her today, and she said that she wanted to get the stuff pulled out of the garage so it could be laid out so we could see exactly what it is. Okay. And at that point, I don't know. She said the next day or two, so I don't know what that means. I'm hopeful at least I can get my shoes out of this because I'm really hoping to get those Jordans. But you know what? It is what it is. I have a lot of shoes anyway to deal with, so it's not going to be in the world if that doesn't happen. But I will keep you posted as of what happens with this, if anything at all. And I will let you know and keep you posted. And of course, I will follow any sound advice that you guys have that you've put down below. When it comes to sourcing, when it comes to opportunities and evaluating if opportunities are worth, if the juice is worth the squeeze, it's just another example of how sometimes flipping ain't easy. And I want you guys to have an excellent rest of your day, and we will talk to you hopefully on the live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern. But if we don't catch you there, we'll talk to you guys very soon.